Hey guys, good morning. I'm on a scooter, which means the chances of me crashing and burning have gone up fivefold versus a bicycle. I'm at the National Cathedral where I start most of my mornings, and we are headed down past the Vice President's house up to the U.S. Capitol. Let's see what we can find today. Maybe there'll be something interesting. I kid a bit. I know there's something interesting. The fence is back. You see, last night I went out late, much to the chagrin of my wife and kids, and saw the fence being put back in place by scads of contract workers. So here at the Greek Orthodox Cathedral, they often have an outdoor garden. Now it is a pumpkin patch. I'm sure soon after that we'll see Christmas trees. Oh gosh, fall is coming, summer is ending. It's gonna get cold again, isn't it? So I'm here in Sheridan Circle, down at the bottom of Embassy Row. I wanted to point out this little plaque. Orlando Letelier and Ronnie K. Moffett. They were killed in a car bomb in this circle. He was the ambassador of Chile, or he was the Chilean activist who opposed the military takeover by Pinochet's men. And his car just blew up one night here in this circle. And all fingers pointed to the Chilean intelligence services. A truck full of paving stones has arrived. Not sure what they're going to pave. Maybe like sidewalk replacement stones. Okay, South Wallen, Ellipse. Geese are still here. Those little kids didn't beat them up yesterday. And pretty much the same old, same old. Pretty much a couple sharpshooters on the roof. We're working on the fence down here, but this isn't where we're headed today anyway. We're heading to the U.S. Capitol. I want to show you the fence. That's where all the changes took place last night. So, oh wow, a lot more flags up today. I just noticed it. They spread. I mean, let's go over there and see what they look like. Alrighty, so they've expanded quite a bit. It's pretty much double in size, and it's still growing. Wow. That's going to go all the way down there. So yesterday we saw them plant this section. There's my sneezing. And then today it's continuing down this way. Apparently it's going to continue almost all the way down to 17th Street. It's going to be hard to see all this from above. I wish you could actually go up to the monument. So they're putting in 600,000 flags to represent the 600,000 Americans who have passed away with COVID. And this, I don't think, is 600,000 yet. Yeah, the grounds crews are still laying them one by one. Got like a little guide they made out of PVC pipe. And they poke the flags down in. The local landscaping company has donated all their staff to do this project.
Right.
And I think volunteers are allowed to come out and help as well. So there you can see the PVC guide that they use. Little grid they use to put it in place. But there's some kids who are volunteering. So it's not all Grounds Creek. And there's a new batch of volunteers coming out with boxes of flags. They're going all the way down here on the left, so they're not done. They're going to be putting in flags tomorrow as well, I imagine, until they get all the way down here. This is 17th Street, so it's 2 blocks, 15th to 17th Street. I've shown you this a couple of times. This cement structure here and the one over there is not actually art or anything like that. It is a levee. You see, that's part of a levee system. And if you have a close eye, you'll notice that there's a slight slope here, hill, and there's one over there. And that's designed to keep the Potomac River, which is down there, and the tidal basin from flooding into downtown Washington, D.C. So when they get like a high water alert, they actually close this road, 17th Street, and fill in the gap with sandbags. And they have like a practice every year where they close the road for a day and bring out the sandbags and seal up that street. And I think there's also a sandbagging system on 15th Street too, because the Federal Triangle area over there is very, very low-lying. inamericaflags.org. inamericaflags.org. 3.8 miles of pathway cutting between the boxes. So there's a website, inamericaflags.org, and I think you can go there, and I think some people can even request to have like their loved one's name put on a flag. Or you can come out here. If you come to DC, they'll let you write the name of a loved one on the flag. Marine One will fly over this tomorrow. I believe he's headed to Rehoboth, Delaware for the weekend. Alright, we're back where we were last night. Quite a heavy police presence out here today, to be honest. It looks like they're having some sort of coordination meeting or something, because judging by all the black police type cars, DC police, these look like FBI cruisers, to be honest. Wow, those are some special op cars if I've ever seen them. Oh, it's a canine. Got a dog in there. That screams special operations. So they're having some sort of big meeting. There is the new fence, guys. Lined up. And they put in the cinder blocks. So, not the cinder blocks, the jersey barriers, to give the thing some weight. So there is the fence. It popped up last night about 9 o'clock. It probably finished in the wee hours of the morning, to be honest. And it now extends around the inner perimeter of the U.S. Capitol. These are the cops over here doing some sort of meeting, I think, though I don't see them. This black one's got like government tags. We got Park Police, DC Police, Military Police, Capital Region Park Police. That's like Rangers. Yeah, this is one big multi-agency. They parked in the handicap lot. Give this guy a ticket. So it looks like they're having that's a SWAT vehicle if I've ever seen one. Looks like they're having a multi-agency powwow right now in preparation. Heck, if they just read the comments in my channel, they'd know most people aren't going to come. Uber driver. I do have gates here. Some people can get through. I don't know. I guess I could probably go through. Yeah, it's still open. So they were talking about doing the Supreme Court, but I guess that's coming later. Or maybe they just have some common sense and decided not to do the Supreme Court building. You know, maybe. Nope. They're getting ready for it. Oh. So I guess that's the project for this evening. The next bit of fence is right here. So the Supreme Court fence, though to be honest, it doesn't look as tall as the Capitol fence. This looks like 6 or 8 feet. It's all piled up there. I think we need something to eat. Some of the old-time hill people were asking me if the Hawk and Dove is still here, and yeah, the Hawk and Dove is here. And today I was going to take you to the Tune Inn to have lunch, but it looks like the Tune Inn is closed right now as well. What time do they open? Oh, it's 10:30, that's why. Jeez, I'm early. I don't know what time it is.
Box alarm, engines 2, 23, 32, 4 and 1, trucks 3 and 7, battalion 6 and 2, squad 1.
Okay, guys. Whew, looks like they knocked it down. So this is a building under construction, apparently. It smells really bad. It smells like plastic, burning plastic. Ooh.
It's on soon, but it's hot. It's hot.
So this is the hazardous material units. They're based in southeast over the river. Let's go see what else we can see. So over there you see engine 13. Engine 13 is the one that we see at Marine 1 landings. It's the fire truck that covers the Marine landings. Engine 5, that's from Georgetown. Engine 4 from down in. So yeah, this is a pretty massive response that's taken out. Probably about a third of the city's fire trucks are down here. Okay, let's go find some lunch, yeah? I was going to take you to lunch over on Capitol Hill, but now that we're down the hill, it's too much of a pain in the butt to go back up there. So we'll go find something down in this part of town. This is another engine, a ladder truck from the west end. That's the Foggy Bottom area. Whew, quite a response. Speaking of Metro, here's some guys going down into the Metro. A lot of you, I tell you guys about these grates and the sandbags. And there's the guys going down into the tunnel, the Metro. Police eagle flying over the fire scene. Oh, that's the evangelical presidential candidate. She's out here every couple of weeks. This is the Korea woman. She's out here regularly. And then this guy, he lives here. He's mad at everything. So, normal protests on the grounds. Not a lot interesting today. A few maintenance crews. Pebble Beach over there where they're filming all the TV things. Construction crews still working on that sidewalk. That's a 3-month sidewalk. And some sharpshooters on the roof. Yep, there's one. So, kind of hungry. I know the White House live cam is down, but and this is not really a substitute, but it gives you something. This is what the park looks like today. So this is the waterfall outside of the IMF, International Monetary Fund. Good place to wash your hands before you eat something to eat. Okay, we're ready for lunch. So I'm at Duke's, kind of a legendary burger joint in Washington, D.C. This is the one by Foggy Bottom. That's a pretty good burger. I didn't get anything on it because that's just me. Red lights. Let's just pedal up here and try not to die. So we're swinging back up here. Nice quiet little street. This is back behind a lot of embassies up in Kalorama, Decatur Place. It's actually a little shortcut. Keep me off the main streets with the traffic. So this is the backside of Jeff Bezos' house. So Jeff Bezos lives on the other side of this. This is probably the staff entrance. Pretty sure this is it. Yeah. Oh, there's the Dutch embassy, Dutch ambassador's house. So then Jeff Bezos is on that street, and into Kalorama we go. Quiet, tree-lined streets of one of the most expensive neighborhoods in Washington, D.C. This beautiful house is an embassy. I don't know who. Let's check it out. Oman. It's the Embassy of Oman. Pretty cool building. This, of course, as I showed you many times in the past, is the Afghanistan Embassy. The previous government still working there, though I'm not really sure what they're doing. And I'm stuck here in traffic. It actually smells like mud because, well, they're digging a hole. This is part of Project Pipes, the pipeline replacement work up and down the street. But right now it's lunch break. Project Pipes is a natural gas replacement line running up this road, Massachusetts Avenue. They've been replacing them all over the city and all over the DC area, actually. I think some of the gas pipes were pretty old and scary. Now, we've gone straight so many times, yeah? How about we go a little bit different today? Now, on the downside, my uphill climb is going to be much more annoying. But on the plus side, we get to see something new, which is always cool. So let's turn off Embassy Road here and go into the back side streets, which are still embassies and stuff. Embassies and private residence. I think this is Hungary's ambassador. The ambassador of Hungary, I think, lives there. And this is another ambassador's compound. I don't know who, though. 30th Street Northwest. Look at this bad boy. It's almost the same architecture as the other. Maybe they built two as a pair. That is Belgium. That's the Belgian ambassador. Ambassador of Belgium. That, I don't know that flag. It's pretty cool looking, isn't it? Alright, now we're going down this back street. Oh, cars. This is a really pretty downhill, which means I've got a really ugly uphill coming. narrow bridge. So we are in Washington, D.C. We're down below the Vice President's house, which is up to my left, back in a little neighborhood. I don't know what's called, Normanstone or something. Some really beautiful houses back here. You're not going to live back here for under like $5 million. At a minimum. This guy's got a... Can you imagine bringing the groceries up those steps every single day? Yeah, forget about that. Nice little creek. So why do I go out every day? You know, I don't necessarily go out to film something specific. I mean, today I did. I wanted to film the fence. But you never know when something like a fire is going to pop up, or a really good hamburger. So, thanks a lot for watching, guys. We're going to go home, edit up this video, get it published, and I will see you guys as early as tomorrow. Maybe even earlier tonight if conditions warrant it. Alright, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.